What if lowering your blood pressure didn't mean pills, strict diets, or hours at the gym, but just a few simple moves you can do every day? High blood pressure is called the silent killer for a reason. It creeps up without warning, damaging your heart, arteries, and even your brain. But here's the good news. Research shows that just a handful of easy natural exercises can lower your numbers, improve circulation, and protect your heart without exhausting workouts or expensive equipment. In this video, you'll discover 7 simple exercises anyone can do, whether you're young, older, busy, or just starting your fitness journey. These are doctor-approved, beginner-friendly, and powerful enough to make a real difference if practiced consistently. Quick note, this video is for education only, not a substitute for professional medical advice. Blood pressure and movement basics. Before we dive into the 7 easy exercises, let's quickly understand why movement is so powerful for lowering blood pressure. Why exercise helps. When you move your body, several beneficial things happen. Improved circulation. Exercise helps blood flow more easily through your arteries, reducing resistance. Stronger heart. Like any muscle, the heart becomes more efficient with regular activity, pumping more blood with less effort. Reduced vessel stiffness. Gentle movement keeps arteries flexible, preventing the hardening that raises blood pressure. Lower stress hormones. Exercise reduces cortisol and adrenaline, calming the body and reducing hypertension risk. The types of exercise that matter most. You don't need intense workouts to see results. In fact, studies show that moderate, consistent activity lowers blood pressure better than occasional intense bursts. The most helpful types include aerobic exercise, walking, cycling, swimming, anything that gets the heart pumping gently. Strength training. Light resistance improves vascular health and metabolism. Flexibility and relaxation practices. Yoga, stretching, and breathing exercises calm the nervous system, which lowers stress-induced spikes. Why easy works better than extreme. Many people think only hard workouts count, but pushing too hard can actually spike blood pressure in the moment. On the other hand, simple sustainable exercises like walking or gentle yoga create lasting benefits without strain. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. The science in numbers. Research shows that just 30 minutes of moderate exercise, 5 days a week, can lower systolic blood pressure by 5 to 10 points, enough to significantly reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke. And the best part, you can break it up into smaller chunks throughout the day. Understanding the link between movement and blood pressure helps shift the mindset. Exercise isn't about looking fit, it's about keeping your arteries healthy, your heart strong, and your stress under control. Let's dive into exercise number 1. Exercise number 1, brisk walking. When it comes to lowering blood pressure naturally, nothing beats the simplicity and effectiveness of brisk walking. It's free, low impact, and accessible to almost everyone, yet it delivers some of the most powerful cardiovascular benefits. Walking engages large muscle groups in a steady rhythm, which improves blood circulation and helps arteries relax. It strengthens the heart so it pumps more efficiently, lowering the force against an artery walls. Over time, this reduces both systolic top number and diastolic bottom number blood pressure. Research shows that 30 to 40 minutes of brisk walking most days of the week can reduce systolic pressure by 5 to 10 points. That's a reduction similar to some first-line medications, achieved naturally. What brisk really means. A brisk walk isn't a slow stroll, but it's not a jog either. A good test. You should breathe a little faster, but not be out of breath. You should be able to talk, but not sing. Your pace should feel purposeful, not rushed. For most people, that's around 3 to 4 miles per hour. How to get started. Begin with 10 to 15 minutes per day if you're new to exercise. Add 5 minutes each week until you reach 30 to 40 minutes. Break it into smaller chunks if needed, e.g., 3 10-minute walks. Consistency matters more than speed. Even short daily walks can build into powerful long-term benefits. Tips to boost results. Walk outdoors when possible. Fresh air and sunlight reduce stress and improve mood, which also lowers blood pressure. Use comfortable shoes to protect joints. Add small hills or vary terrain for extra cardiovascular benefit. Walk with a partner or group to stay motivated. Walking proves that you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment to protect your heart. It's a simple, sustainable habit that fits into almost any lifestyle, and the science shows it works. Exercise number 2, deep breathing and diaphragmatic breathing. Not all exercises require sweat. Sometimes the most powerful way to lower blood pressure is simply by slowing down your breath. Deep, controlled breathing calms the nervous system, reduces stress hormones, and tells your heart and arteries to relax. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline, hormones that raise blood pressure by making your heart beat faster and your blood vessels tighten. Slow, deep breathing does the opposite. Activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, expands blood vessels, improving circulation, slows the heart rate, reducing strain on the cardiovascular system. Studies show that just 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing daily can reduce both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, sometimes as effectively as light physical activity. The technique, diaphragmatic breathing. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position. Place one hand on your chest, the other on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4 to 5 seconds, letting your belly rise. Exhale gently through pursed lips for 5 to 6 seconds, letting your belly fall. Repeat for 5 to 10 minutes. This simple exercise trains the diaphragm and ensures oxygen reaches deep into the lungs, which improves efficiency and relaxation. Variations for extra calm. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. Repeat. 4-7-8 method. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. This helps reduce anxiety and promotes sleep. When to practice. Morning sets a calm tone for the day. Before bed, improves sleep quality and lowers nighttime blood pressure. During stress, a quick reset to calm the body. Many people underestimate breathing exercises because they seem too simple. But the science is clear. Intentional breathing lowers blood pressure, reduces stress, and improves heart health. It's an exercise you can do anytime, anywhere. Exercise number 3, light yoga poses. Yoga isn't just about flexibility, it's one of the most powerful natural tools for lowering blood pressure. Unlike intense workouts that can temporarily spike BP, gentle yoga poses combine movement, breathing, and relaxation to calm the body and protect the heart. Relaxes the nervous system, lowers stress hormones that raise blood pressure, improves circulation, stretching opens blood vessels and increases oxygen flow, enhances flexibility, reduces stiffness in arteries and muscles, encourages mindfulness, reduces anxiety, which is directly linked to hypertension. Studies have shown that people who practice yoga regularly can lower their systolic blood pressure by 5 to 7 points on average. Easy, beginner-friendly poses. You don't need to twist into advanced postures. Just a few gentle poses can make a big difference. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Stand tall, focus on breathing deeply. Builds calm and posture. Child's pose, Balasana. Kneel and stretch forward, resting your forehead on the ground. Relieves stress instantly. Seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. Sit with legs extended and fold forward gently. Calms the mind and stretches the spine. Legs up the wall, Viparita Karani. Lie on your back with legs up a wall. Improves circulation and reduces swelling. How long to practice? Start with 10 to 15 minutes daily. Hold each pose for 30 to 60 seconds, focusing on slow, steady breathing. Combine with deep breathing exercises for maximum benefit. Tips for success. Practice in a quiet space with minimal distractions. Focus on breath awareness. Inhale slowly, exhale deeply. Avoid straining. Gentle, steady stretches are more effective than forcing the body. Yoga works because it addresses both physical and emotional triggers of high blood pressure. It calms the mind, loosens the body, and restores balance, all of which lower stress and support healthier circulation. Exercise number 4, cycling. If you're looking for a low-impact, enjoyable way to bring your blood pressure down, cycling is one of the best options. Whether it's outdoors on a bike path or indoors on a stationary bike, this simple activity strengthens your heart, improves circulation, and lowers stress. Cycling is a form of aerobic exercise which is proven to lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Here's how it helps. Strengthens the heart muscle, making it more efficient at pumping blood. Improves artery flexibility, reducing resistance to blood flow. Burns calories, helps maintain a healthy weight, which directly lowers blood pressure. Reduces stress hormones, calming the nervous system while boosting mood. Research shows that cycling just 30 minutes, 3 to 5 times per week, can lower systolic blood pressure by up to 8 points in adults with hypertension. Outdoor cycling versus stationary bike. Outdoor cycling adds fresh air, sunshine, and scenery, all of which further reduce stress. Stationary cycling, safer in bad weather and allows precise control of intensity. Both are equally effective, so the choice depends on preference and convenience. How to get started. Begin with 10 to 15 minutes if you're new, gradually increasing to 30 to 40 minutes. Keep the intensity moderate. You should be able to talk while riding, but feel slightly breathless. Adjust seat height for comfort to protect your knees. Tips for success. Pair cycling with music or podcasts to make it enjoyable. Track distance or time to stay motivated. Stay hydrated. Dehydration can lower blood pressure too much, leading to dizziness. Cycling is gentle on the joints, easy to adapt for all fitness levels, and highly effective at lowering blood pressure naturally. It proves that heart health can come from something as enjoyable as a simple ride. Exercise number 5, resistance band training. Strength training doesn't have to mean heavy weights at the gym. In fact, something as simple as resistance bands can help lower blood pressure naturally without straining your body. For years, experts focused mainly on cardio for heart health, but research now shows that light to moderate resistance training also plays a powerful role in lowering blood pressure. Here's why. Improves blood vessel function. Resistance exercise increases nitric oxide production, which relaxes arteries. Boosts metabolism. More muscle means better weight control, a major factor in blood pressure regulation. Enhances circulation. Strengthening muscles improves blood flow efficiency, supports joint health. Resistance bands provide gentle tension without heavy strain. Studies show that consistent resistance training can lower systolic blood pressure by 4 to 6 points in adults with hypertension. Easy band exercises for beginners. You don't need a complicated routine, just a few simple moves can make a big difference. Seated row, sit on the floor, loop band around your feet, pull back as if rowing, strengthens back and improves posture. Chest press, anchor the band behind you, push forward like a push-up. Works chest and arms, squats with band. Step on the band, hold handles at shoulders, squat slowly, builds lower body strength. Overhead press, step on band, press handles overhead, strengthens shoulders and arms. How to get started. Begin with 2 to 3 sessions per week. Do 8 to 12 repetitions of each exercise, 2 to 3 sets. Focus on slow, controlled movement and breathing steadily. Tips for success. Choose a band with light to moderate resistance. Warm up with light stretches before starting. Exhale during exertion, for example, pushing or pulling, to avoid unnecessary BP spikes. Progress gradually, avoid rushing into higher resistance. Resistance band training is affordable, safe, and effective. It builds strength, supports healthy weight, and lowers blood pressure, all without needing a gym membership. Exercise number 6, stretching and mobility routines. Stretching may seem simple, but it's one of the most underrated ways to improve circulation, reduce stress, and support healthy blood pressure. A short daily stretching or mobility routine can keep your body flexible and your arteries relaxed, improves blood flow. Stretching opens up blood vessels and promotes smoother circulation, reduces stiffness. Just like muscles, arteries can become stiff over time. Stretching helps maintain flexibility. Lowers stress. Gentle movement paired with deep breathing reduces cortisol, a hormone that raises blood pressure. Supports other exercises. Flexible muscles improve posture and reduce injury risk, making walking, cycling, or yoga more effective. Studies suggest that consistent stretching may lower systolic blood pressure by 3 to 4 points, a small but meaningful difference for long-term heart health. Easy stretches to try. Neck rolls. Slowly roll your head side to side, easing tension. Shoulder stretch. Pull one arm across your chest, hold gently. Hamstring. Stretch. Sit with legs extended, reach toward your toes. Calf stretch. Place hands on a wall, step one leg back, press heel down. Cat-cow. Stretch on hands and knees, alternate arching and rounding the back. Great for circulation and relaxation. How to get started. Spend 10 to 15 minutes daily on simple stretches. Hold each stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. Focus on breathing slowly and steadily while stretching. Tips for success. Warm up first with a few minutes of light walking. Never bounce into a stretch. Move gently. Stretch at the same time each day to make it a habit, morning wake-up or evening wind-down. Stretching may not feel like a workout, but it's a powerful tool for keeping blood vessels flexible, reducing stress, and lowering blood pressure naturally. It's especially useful for people with sedentary jobs or long hours of sitting. Exercise number 7, Tai Chi or gentle martial arts. When it comes to lowering blood pressure, few practices combine movement, breathing, and mindfulness as effectively as Tai Chi. Sometimes called meditation in motion, this ancient martial art focuses on slow, flowing movements that calm the mind and strengthen the body. Reduces stress. The gentle, rhythmic motions lower cortisol and adrenaline, two hormones that spike blood pressure. Improves circulation. Controlled movement and deep breathing enhance oxygen delivery throughout the body. Supports balance and mobility, especially helpful for older adults, reducing fall risk. Strengthens the heart. Acts as a mild form of aerobic exercise without straining the cardiovascular system. Research has shown that practicing Tai Chi regularly can reduce systolic blood pressure by 7 to 10 points and diastolic by 4 to 5 points. Simple Tai Chi practices. You don't need to master advanced forms. Just a few simple moves can make a difference. Wave hands like clouds, gentle sweeping motion that improves focus and relaxation. Parting the horse's mane, slow flowing arm movements that calm the nervous system. Golden rooster stands on one leg, builds balance and strengthens lower body muscles. How to get started. Practice 15 to 20 minutes daily. Focus on smooth, continuous movement paired with slow breathing. Join a class or follow beginner videos for guidance. Other gentle martial arts options. If Tai Chi isn't your style, similar benefits can come from Qigong or other soft martial arts that emphasize relaxation and flow over speed and power. Tai Chi proves that you don't need intense workouts to protect your heart. By blending physical activity with mindfulness, it tackles both physical and emotional triggers of hypertension. How to make exercise a habit. Knowing that exercise lowers blood pressure is one thing. Actually sticking to it day after day is another. Many people start strong, but after a week or two, life gets in the way. Work, family, or plain exhaustion. The truth is, consistency is more powerful than intensity. The key is not doing the hardest workout, but creating a routine you can maintain for the long term. 1. Start small, win big. One of the biggest mistakes people make is starting too aggressively. They set goals like, I'll walk an hour every day, or I'll cycle 5 days a week. That sounds great, but it's hard to sustain. Instead, begin with 10 to 15 minutes per day. Focus on doing it daily rather than pushing hard. Once it feels easy, slowly build up to 30 to 40 minutes. These small wins create momentum, and momentum is what turns short-term effort into lifelong habits. 2. Anchor exercise to daily routines. One of the easiest ways to form a habit is to attach it to something you already do every day. For example, walk after meals. A 10 to 15-minute walk after breakfast or dinner not only lowers blood sugar, but also gradually reduces blood pressure. Stretch before bed. Pair stretching with your nighttime routine, like brushing your teeth or reading. Deep breathing during breaks. Instead of scrolling on your phone, spend 5 minutes practicing breathing at your desk. When exercise becomes part of an existing routine, your brain requires less willpower. It just flows naturally. 3. Mix it up to stay motivated. Repetition builds habits, but boredom kills them. Variety keeps you engaged. Rotate between walking, cycling, yoga, and stretching. Try different environments, walk in the park, cycle indoors, or stretch outdoors. Explore group classes or YouTube routines for fresh ideas. Mixing exercises also works different muscle groups, giving your body a complete workout while keeping your mind interested. 4. Track your progress. Seeing progress, even small improvements, boosts motivation. Keep a journal or use a fitness app to track minutes walked, miles cycled, or sessions completed. Set weekly goals like 3 walks and 2 stretch sessions. Celebrate milestones. 1 week of consistency, 1 month, then 3 months. Progress you can see on paper or your phone feels real, and it reminds you that your effort is paying off. 5. Make it social. We're more likely to stick with healthy habits when we do them with others. Walk with a partner, family member, or even your pet. Join a yoga or Tai Chi class. Share progress with friends. It creates accountability. When exercise becomes social, it transforms from a task into something enjoyable. 6. Remove barriers before they stop you. Lay out your walking shoes or yoga mat the night before. Keep resistance bands by your desk for quick use. Choose a consistent time of day when distractions are minimal. When exercise is easy to start, it's harder to skip. 7. Be flexible, not perfect. Life will interrupt you, kids, work deadlines, travel. Don't see missed days as failure. Instead, shift the mindset. Progress over perfection. If you can't do 30 minutes, do 10. If you can't cycle, do stretching. The goal is movement, not perfection. Exercise works like medicine, but only if you take it regularly. A single workout won't lower your blood pressure permanently, but daily habits, even short and easy ones, reshape your cardiovascular system, reduce stress, and protect your arteries over time. Conclusion. So there you have it. 7 easy exercises that can naturally lower your blood pressure. From brisk walking and cycling to yoga, stretching, deep breathing, and even Tai Chi, each of these simple moves helps your heart work more efficiently, improves circulation, and reduces stress. The 3 biggest keys to blood pressure control. The best part? These aren't extreme workouts. They're practical, beginner-friendly, and can fit into almost any lifestyle. Even if you only commit to 20 to 30 minutes a day, the benefits add up quickly. Lower blood pressure, stronger heart health, and more energy for daily life. Remember, lowering blood pressure isn't about one big change. It's about small, consistent steps. Choose one of these exercises and start today. If this video gave you valuable insights, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our doctor-approved health tips. And share this video with someone who could use a simple, natural way to protect their heart, because healthy habits are easier when we practice them together.